Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the Bannock Rose Bowl presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff? As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee get it going. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the runner-up in last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Here's the handoff on a counter. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
All right, Chris, let's let's face it, most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. They weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? And he goes out of bounds, but did not make it to the marker, about a yard short.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
To throw, it's Webb. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's weight.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by the to the line quickly.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
The shotgun running play call. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a draw play. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Short gain, what's going to be the final play of the first period. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking for a man. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting.
He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain on the pitch and catch. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Back to throw. It's Webb. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A short completion sets up a third down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And out comes the field goal unit. Who got it? The field goal's good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Webb. Caught by the receiver. A quick spin move. He's in the clear. Steps out of bounds after a huge gain on the play, but there was a flag down, so we'll have to check that out. What a huge moment. That long play wiped away by a penalty. The offense with a long way to go now. Good throw to the right. It's caught. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's finding some room at the 45. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's running out of time here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Catch is made, but he's out of bounds, so incomplete. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Vols will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back, it's Webb. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks the tackle, he's got room. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a 1st down.
Short throw running that makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the
here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Volunteers. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Point after makes the lead 16. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
To throw, it's Webb. This time, a completion. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Snead. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on the first down for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Handing off on the draw play. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Leads in the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tremendous protection. It was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it for the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And now the try for 2. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And tackled there by the defense. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Jukes to get free. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. He could go. Touchdown, Irish. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game. 3rd down and long with the lead late in the game. Clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful. You cannot turn the football over.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Vols will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First play of the drive, get it to the right. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Webb. Makes a quick round. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 with first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. That's a design quarterback keeper. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Snags it with throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, you're only down 1 possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
One down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Webb. He's got it looking for the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
DHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the play.